Good morning everyone. Right, a couple of projects. Now there's several things going off at the moment. This one I prepared yesterday, but it's not organised. I've just got the things on it that I need. This all has to be glued in. That's going to be I glued that down ready because I'm painting over that. And I'm going to put a small picture in it. So that's going to be a mixed media piece there. So and it's all made out of clay. Very easily done, but I will take you through the process when I do that particular project. Now this one a bit whimsical, and I thought what can we do? So I searched on all the clay bits that I've made and put to one side, and I'm just taking out all the larger leaves and the ones I don't want, which are these. I just want the smaller leaves, but I can use fabric ones if I want. I might need that one actually, and I might need that one. So I think we'll just leave those out. It depends. So we've got some small leaves, and I just use my moulds for these. So we've got those, put those to one side. I'm just going to put these back in the pot. All made from air dry clay. I'll show you the clay in a minute. But I've also got some of these shell ones as well, because I want to do, now I searched the internet looking for, I've got so many thousand videos on this channel, but I wanted to do something a little bit more whimsical. But I thought wizard wand maybe. I know people are interested in miniature wizard wands, and I found several pictures that I can, and wired ones that's going to give me ideas. The first thing we're going to do is to try one of these. And I like this idea that we're using shells. Now, I can use real shells with gems and whatnot, or I can just leave as is. So I'm going to use these that I've already got. So there's no point in letting them sit there. I've already got shells here. So I'm just going to move that to one side. And we're going to start on making a wand. Now, what you can do, and I'm using this clay, which is the do and dry. Let me just take a chunk out of there. Need to keep it, you always have to keep this airtight. Not sure how much I'm going to need to start with. So I'm just going to take a chunk. So you can see by the palm of my hand, nice big chunk, because we're just going to make the wand itself to start with, and then we need to make the bits that wrap around. I'm going to glue the shells on. Now that's way too much, I know that, so I've just cut that in half again. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to roll this, but of course I want it thinner on one end. So we're just going to spread that out with your fingers. And we need whatever length you want to do them in, because that is completely up to you. Let me just scroll this down a little bit. Or scale it down, should I say. Now we can level it up, and you can do these however you want to do them, like that. Just keep rolling it. Now I'm going to cut mine, because this end's a little bit chunkier than what I need it. That's more like one for me and the size I need it, I think. Yeah, like that. That's perfect, I think. Now these don't have to be straight at all. But then I'll put that to one side for a minute, because of the bits I've cut off. I do need to make some... Where did it go, that little piece I cut off? Something to wrap around it. So as you can see, it's got like coily bits. So we're just going to do that. So this needs to be thinnish. And you just keep rolling it. Do it gently, don't push, because if you push hard on it, it flattens it. Once you get it a certain length, you can start and roll it. And you're pushing and pulling, pushing and pulling, pushing and pulling like that. And if you find that it's a little bit bigger in the middle, just do that. Just get it all the same if you can. And just keep doing it. And I want mine pointed on one end as much as I can, but not on the other. Spread it out where you need that to be. Right, so that I'm going to wrap around there, but I'll be putting the shells in as well. So I'm just going to take the main wand and let's just look at what we have. What kind? I like that shell, you see, but I love that shell, and I think we need to put that one in. So we need smaller shells at the bottom. Or do I need a leaf? Because you can mix and match, you can do whatever you want. Let's have a look, see what we've got here. Now, to start with, I'm just going to put one of these on. I'm going to poke that into that, and we can glue it all on later. And then I'm going to start, and we need to roll that in like one of those little whirly bits, like a little swirl, see, like that. Now we do need to glue this on, so I'm going to use some tacky glue. Put some tacky glue on here, just a little bit to play around with. And then somewhere I did have yesterday, I found them, my cocktail sticks. Just have a few of these handy. So I'm just going to do that. Take that out. Poke some glue in there. And sit that back in. I'm not bothered about this bending whatsoever, because we'll straighten it all up to dry. And then I'm just going to use that like that and wrap that around. Now, that'll be fine like that. I'm going to put like a little ammonite on there. So we're just going to sit this, we'll sit it there, I think. I'm going to put that, wrap that around it again. And then a little bit more glue. You don't need it glued all over, you just need it, you know, in little sections. And just glue that on the end, like that. So, even though this has come off here, that's fine. I'm going to push that in there. I'm going to manoeuvre that across that, what I've done so far. And then I'm going to start and fill in where I want all these little shells to be. And I've got some more of these as well. Bit of glue on the end. And just shove that in there. Don't worry about anything. I don't. I'm going to put it that way this time. See, I'm going to attach that like that, just to sit there. Now that will have to dry before I can paint it. And I also want to put a hole in the top. So I've got a crochet hook, a large one, and I'm just going to dab that in the top there, so I can put a gem in it. So that's what we've done so far. And I can stick gems in it and pearls and anything I want to after. It's just done with shells, and I quite like that actually. We'll leave that there. So that now has to be left overnight. I'm just going to pull that off and flatten that, that's it. That'll do. So I need to put that on something flat. So I've got one of these with some beads in, which I think will be long enough for that. As long as that bit's flat. I can shave that off afterwards, but that'll do. So we'll just leave it like that to dry overnight. I haven't put anything on the back of it because I don't need to. Okay, so another one that we can do. Let's just try another one. Warm this up again. So you just pop that in like that, and then pop a little bit of glue around this, like that, and pop that in the end, like that. I'm going to glue that on now. That's all you do. Again, pop that into its rightful place. We can pinch all that together when it's dried. Like that. Now you can put this all the way around if you want to. I don't want to do that. I've no need to do that. So I'm just going to move all the... I might put some of them on after. Let me just see when that's dry. So we'll come back tomorrow to finish this lot off. Now I just need to find somewhere flat for that. Which I have a little box here, which it should fit on. Oops. And I can put pearls on it and, you know, whatever I want to do with it. Right, that's not big enough, that box. Let's find a bigger one. There we go. Oh. This one should do. There. So what I need to do is just to make sure I've got that as straight as possible. Push that on. And then I can tighten that up later. Sorry, I must stand up so I can see. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. And I'm just going to stand something underneath that just to lift the pearl up. I don't want it to go too flat. I'm actually okay with that. Like that. I've broken that, never mind. There, like that. Yeah. And like I say, we're going to put some little tiny roses on that. So that's done, and we'll come back tomorrow when that one's ready. So I'm just going to go put these two down on the floor so that they're safe. And I can't finish them and show you anything else about them until they're dry. The clay needs to be dry. And then I might want to put something else on them, you know, clay wise. And we actually do have them, so just let me find them. There we are. You see, like these little hearts we have, and I absolutely love this idea. And what they've done is they've taken a piece of this clay, or a piece of clay, and done that. Let's get rid of the glue. Get rid of those. You need a little bit of glue. Just use your like that. So that's the first bit. You're going to have to flip it over in a minute. Now, I'm going to roller mine. Where's my little... There we are. There we go. So I just want to roll it. I don't want it too thick. Okay. I'm just going to sit that on there like that. Roll that over. And then press that down like that. Take my knife. Get rid of those bits, put them back in your bag. Oops. Now that's stuck on that side, but I need to turn that over now. Flip that back. We've got enough on here, I think. put a little bit more on. Now I've not put it level or anything like that because I don't want it level. Once I've done that, pin them two together. You need to nip them together, you see, and they've got to be smoothed out. And then what you do is, when you've got it how you want it, you then cut it. So I'm just going to do mine like that. Take your excess off. Doesn't matter about the glue, you can wipe all of that off or peel it off afterwards. And you can flatten this like that. I can manoeuvre this bit here, flatten that out a bit. Keep working on it till you've got it exactly how you want it. It ain't going to go anywhere because you've just put it in place by the glue. Let me just see, I need something to, that's it, I just needed that in there. See, like that? And then what I can do, using what bits I've got left, I've got a little ammonite there. Let's have a look, see what else we've got. What can we use on the other side? Well, we can do this. I'm going to put the ammonite there. And let me just see if I've got a little, that'll do. I'm going to put the ammonite there, like that. And I'm going to put that tiny wee little shell there, like that. And then when it's finished and dried, I'll be able to paint that and colour it. Now this is purple, so we can do this purple and blue. You don't need to put anything on the back, but you can sign it or whatever you want to do with it. Wet your finger and just smooth it all out. Like that. And that's going to look fab. You've altered something. So easy. I need a nice large gem, of which I have here somewhere. This is my lovely bag of tricks. I have everything in it. See, I've got some of those beautiful gems. But somewhere in this dish I have... I have a nice big crystal. That's too big. Wrong colour. So is that one. So is... Oh, I'll leave that one out. Me likey. Beautiful crystal. We've got that one, so I might use that one. Or that one. Got what I want. Let's have a look, see what we're going to do. That's too big. I've had those dishes for years and they hold an awful lot of things that I've collected over the years. Right, so I've got that one, or that one, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. I think that'll do for that one. And we shall glue them all on tomorrow. Although, no, I don't want to disturb that. That has to dry. But, you know, we can still glue a couple of them on. See what happens. I'm going to start with the large one at the top. Yeah, while that's still soft, it can curl around. Like that. If I want to glue any more on, I can. I'm just going to round them around my finger a little bit, just so they stick to the base of the wand, and they'll dry like that, kind of. So I can't really do anything with them until tomorrow, and if we need to put any more on, we can also do that. So that's it for now. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but hopefully it will do. So you take some of this, I'm going to put it here. And you stick that there, so it's around, we get 3 around here, the gem, with the gem sticking up out the middle. I'm going to leave that like that for now, and hopefully that'll stay put. But I do like that. And I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Come back for part 2. Bye bye for now.